Good afternoon, folks, and welcome to TJ High School here in Southern Alexandria. We are excited to have you with us for this UPSL DMV South A Division game. We have Arlington versus the Blazers. Blazers have been eliminated from competition with the Alexandria Reds win this afternoon, but Arlington needing a win to secure the second spot, which will allow them to then play the third place team. We will come back to you, folks. All right, folks. Yeah, as we were saying, Arlington needs a win. They will secure second place in the DMV South A Division. That would put them against third place, which would either be Team Blue Ridge from down by James Madison University or Northern Virginia-based Dorados. Both would make for good games. Arlington would secure a home playoff game with a win tonight, so they are certainly looking for that. Blazers team has done well in the VSSL, qualifying for the playoffs with 10 points in their last set, I believe, of 4 games. So they're excited about that opportunity. They have a tough task midweek against the Virginia Dream, who is leading all 3 leagues that they're playing in at the moment, the VSSL, UPSL, and NPSL. So the Blazers are sitting some key personnel today, giving them a rest, getting some young, fresh talent out on the field, trying some different formation. Coach Andrew told us that their idea is to play compact, play out of the back, counterattack, not get beat up over the top, not get beat through the channels. Really playing Arlington as if it was the Dream, getting ready for midweek match. So it'll be interesting to see. Coach Andrew, very strong tactically, brains always spinning and turning. So he's a couple games ahead of where he's at, looking for a chance to get his team ready for that game and to see some new young talent. This team is anchored by young goalkeeper Christian Marita, who's done a fantastic job for him. Not very large in stature, but has come up big again and again, especially in VSSL matches. Blazers only with 2 men on the bench currently. Arlington having a full squad. Virginia Dream won the South Division last night with a 2-1 hard-fought victory over the Revolution. Had that game ended in a tie, then Arlington would be playing for first place in the division tonight. But as it stands, the Dream have secured the division with 1 game to play. But we're excited about those playoffs that are coming. 7 teams make it, 4 from the South A, 3 from the South B, Dream getting a bye, everybody else having to play a first-round match. And then we will get into semifinals. Truly, all 7 teams having a chance. Realistically, the top 4 are just a call here and a finish there, apart from one another. Dream will be the favorite, but they were tied by both this Arlington squad and the Revolution previously this season. Folks, we'd like to introduce you to our referee crew today. That is Zane W. in the middle. Andrew M. will be over here as AR1 on the team side. Christian M on the far side, and Lynn B will be here in the middle as the fourth official, trying to keep everybody calm. A really good, solid officiating crew, ton of experience. Referee Zane is getting assessed, moving up in the referee ranks, doing well. Lynn is a highly respected Sasoa High School, Northern Virginia referee, doing a district final earlier this week. So it should be a great opportunity. And Zane wanted to give a shout out to his beautiful wife, Marissa, and other family and friends that are watching him and supporting him, and wanted to say, hey, sweetheart, thanks for watching. All right, we are into it. Arlington trying to just get possession, establish that early. You know this Arlington team, you know they like to play on the front foot. They want to get in the attack. They want to go hard. They want to absolutely suffocate you. And that's what they'll be looking to do. Blazers are going to pack in. Blazers are in a 5-3-2. So they've got 3 center defenders and then 2 outside flank defenders who will get up and down that flank into the attack when possible. But they're also playing 3 center mids. So they're really packing. They've got 6 players in the middle part of the field between defense and midfield lines. You can see right now you've got 4 or 5 black shirts around just 2 Arlington forwards. Arlington's going to have to knock it around, find some space, find some width. There'll be a lot of width available in the midfield. This is where they're going down the line. You see the Blazers got a mark. Nice diagonal run in, just a little bit of a hard touch. Just kind of getting away from them. And we will have a goal kick coming out for the Blazers. Blazers playing short, which we expect to see since they do have 5 in the back. Playing long would really get them exposed. They're going to try to knock it around, trying to be patient. Blazers really looking to see if they can't get to that 15, 20-minute mark into the match. Still at 0-0. Not give up anything early. Again, trying to not give up anything over the top. Arlington wants nothing more than to get on the board early, establish that they are truly the big brother, the bully. Peter Maddox on the ball. He's got some space, long strides. Oh, plays a beautiful outside of the right foot touch, just missing his man, attacking that far post. Peter Maddox came into the region playing for the Alexandria Reds. Great success with them. Has transferred over to Arlington, as so many of these players do. Back and forth among these teams. He almost found Christian Bernard on that, attacking. Look for those two to connect before long. Okay, Arlington into the attacks, got the ball. Bernard's on it, looking to play, plays it outside. Comes in, one of what looks like about 13 black shirts in the back for the Blazers, collects it, but back to Arlington. They've got it on the attack, sliding across to Bernard. Over to Sanchinelli, plays it back to Maddox. Oh, intercepted, but not for long. Eric Jennings will help get this reset for Arlington. Down to Ethan Stewart, plays it back into Bernard. Maddox looking for a shot. Oh, well defended by the Blazers from behind. And then the Blazers going to attack. Just 2 bodies in the attack, but Arlington only with a couple people back. Little bit of a soft touch there by Nick Barjona, but it does get back to our keeper. That's Connor Jones in goal. And all red today for Arlington. Hard to miss. Andrew Gomez taking the throw in for the Blazers. Going out. Referees looking to confer. We will have an Arlington throw. Arlington plays it back. Jennings gets it slid all the way across. This Arlington team will play it around the back all day long, even at times get center defenders up into the mix. We have our first whistle of the game. Adrian Guerrero, just a little bit too much contact there. Ethan Stewart had gone down. He's up and doing fine. Back and across and back down. It will definitely be kind of a rinse and repeat for us this afternoon. There they skip a pass, go straight across to the outside, looking for channels. Slide it up. Blazers intercept. Back to Arlington. Ball bouncing around. Oh, cross coming in. Young Christian looking for a chance. Bernard goes down. Slides across. Blazers trying to clear. Get a little heat out of the kitchen momentarily. But Arlington right back into side to side. Going to reset. Playing it into the middle. Macaulay Nwulu on it momentarily. Arlington skips a line, gets the pass. Bernard's on it. Blazers trying to get it and get it out. All right, we have the first foul called against Arlington. To nobody's surprise, they don't agree and challenging the call. To those of you that follow the UPSL, VSSL, MSSL, you know that these games, these players can be a handful for the referee crew. Every call, no matter how obvious, will be challenged. Referee's number one job is game management in these situations. Keep everybody calm. Again, high-level crew today. We expect good things. Ball going out for throw-in for the Blazers. You can see them cautiously moving forward, still with 3 and 4 players on the defensive half. Now have 5 players just barely over midfield or in defensive half. They're not wanting to get beat in counter. Bernard fighting for it. Oh, plays a nice ball up over the top. Exactly what the Blazers were hoping not to have happen. Plays it across. Christian gets a hand on it, and it just goes wide. Fantastic save. Young goalkeeper. Beautiful ball played out of the midfield. Forward got it, streaking down the line. Weren't sure if he was going to play it across. Bernard he went for the far post himself, hit it hard and low. Oh, plays a nice ball up over the top. This young goalkeeper, exactly what the Blazers were hoping not to have happen. Really plays it across. Christian gets a hand on it. Played so well. But going down low and hard is a strength of his, something bigger keepers tend to struggle with. So he got down quick and got a hand. All right, Arlington with a wall right there in front on the front post. They're going over top of it, going back post, and trying to win that ball and head it back in the middle for a second ball, but it goes out over top of the goalpost, over the net. Again, this Blazers team will be in no hurry today. They're going to try to slow this game down. They're going to try to get to the 15th minute, 0-0. They're going to try to get to the 20th minute, the 25th minute. Just take it 5-10 minute increments. They will not be rushing. They want to get Arlington out of rhythm. They want to just keep it slow and easy. They're going to knock it around the back. Arlington playing a little bit of a lower line than we typically see from them. Only Bernard up, everybody else dropping. I think they understand that the Blazers just don't have many options in the midfield because they're playing so strong defensively. 6 of the 11 players for the Blazers will be either in goal or on defense. So less than half the team will be targets once they're playing out of the back, and Arlington just very smartly trying to take that away. Coach Phillip is a lawyer, as many know, so he thinks through all avenues, is attacking this as if it was a court situation, reviewing every piece of evidence. Arlington going with a long shot since the box is packed in. Struck well. Goes over the goal, over the fence to Never Never Land, into the woods, never to be seen or heard from again. I assure you the Arlington coaching staff is thinking that's $115 we just lost. Sending a staff member to get it. We'll see if he returns. Blazers are on the back, going patient. Just no targets with Arlington, with everybody dropping except for one. They do get 2 on the ball. Blazers playing it across. Bernard will put miles on those boots today. Chasing up top is the lone attacker for Arlington. But plan works perfect. Arlington wins the ball. They knock it back over and across. Skip a line, going up to the midfielder. Stewart's on it, head up, has time. Recycles it back. Blazers do get on it. Evan Ruck, they're on the outside, has 1 target, streaking down the middle in Karoma. Oh, Ruck does well. Gets it, keeps it. Blazers in a 1-on-5, 2-on-6 situation are able to get a corner kick. So you could see the game plan. You could see on screen they are now sending 8 of the 11 into the box. They're going to go wisely and tactically and slowly until they get an opportunity, and they're going to throw some numbers forward. The Blazers would love nothing more than to get a 1-goal lead and then really pack the box and play it defensively. Coming in swinger, far post. Maddox gets a chest on it. Blazers get it, looking for a shot. Sea of humanity in front of them. Does get blocked. Flick dot here. Maddox gets on it, but well defended by the Blazers. Ball's loose, popping around. William Miller, number 2, did a great job for the Blazers. Ruck gets on it, gets a shot. Oh, nice save by Connor. Jones able to get a hand on it. He's definitely a bigger guy than the goalie down the other end, but got down quickly, got down well. William Miller, number 2, did a great job for that was Martinez with the shot for the Blazers. But Arlington back into it. Bernard has a couple guys streaking, opts for the safer option outside. They're kind of knocking around. A little bit of pressure here by Martinez, but then one pass alleviates that. Blazers playing a really, really low block of defense, not going after it much more than the midfield stripe. They want to stay back, stay compact. You see every member of both teams on the Blazers' defensive half except for the Arlington keeper at the moment. You can count just about every player on your screen at the moment. Arlington knocking it around. Oh, nicely stolen. Miller again, bouncing back around. Arlington gets ahead, tries to save it. It's coming out. Nwulu gets on it. Oh, and we have a foul called just outside the box. Our fan base not agreeing with the call.
Just because they fall down doesn't mean it's a foul.
That ball placed inches outside of the penalty area. For those of you newer to the game, if that foul occurs on the line, it is considered inside and would be a penalty kick. If the initial foul happens outside, but the player is ridden in, it's not where the foul starts, it's where the foul ends, and would be a penalty kick. Blazers with 5 men in the wall. Man marked on the other 3 players for Arlington. Definitely a shot coming. Bernard takes it. Oh, he bangs it off the bottom part of the upper post, then off goalkeeper Marita. We thought for sure that Marita might be knocking it in. He did not. He secured it. The AR
kick.
saying that Blazers with 5 men in the wall. He then knocked it out of play
on the
for
other
3 players
kick.
for Arlington. Definitely
Center
a shot
referee
coming.
going over to
Bernard
discuss
takes
it.
it. Oh, he bangs it. We see the discussion, him indicating that the goalkeeper had it in his hands and pushed it over the line. 11 guys in black and 1 coach wearing a white shirt in disagreement. But as usual, the team in green gets the final decision. So Arlington will take another corner kick here. That was a fantastic free kick taken by Bernard. Plays it out, headed in, second ball, bouncing around. Christian's on it. Merida able to secure that. Rolls it out here to Manny. Manny plays it down the line. Out of play. Back to Arlington. From clean possession so far, folks, it's about 95% to Arlington at the moment. Few have bounced around. Don't think that Blazers have been able to put together more than 3 passes in a row. But we are still at 0-0, and that's exactly what the Blazers wanted. They're playing it in defensively. All right, now we have player driving for Arlington. Nice switch far side, looking to get it. Marcus Sanchinelli was on it. Plays Maddox. Maddox back across. A nice negative ball to the penalty spot. Nobody home. Well defended, deflected by the Blazers. Ibrahim Karoma on it for the Blazers, knocking it back. Again, Blazers will be happy to take a little bit of possession. They've got something going. Their best string of passes on the night. Got a couple guys getting in the attack, still cautiously, still 5 players behind. Player going down in the box. No call, no real argument. Slides through and out here for a goal
That was
kick.
a
Fantastic free kick taken by Bernard. Jones will take it. Plays it out. Almost certainly playing
Headed
short.
in, second ball.
The entire Blazer squad is more than 30 yards out from goal. Just hanging back, that low block defense. Arlington patiently passing it around. Finding some space down here on the left flank. Stewart's been on the ball all day. Oh, slides it through just a little bit ahead of Nwulu. Looked like Nwulu was expected to play the feet. Stewart played at the space in front of him. And it just goes out. But you could see Arlington just has it packed in. They really want to keep the Blazers in, keep it in deep, quickly win it, and see if they can't get it slotted to the middle. We see Maddox kind of lurking in the middle. They would love to get this, win it, slot one to him, and let him take a go from about 20, 25 yards out. All right, Arlington, plan works. They decide to just recycle and reset, coming back, patiently knocking it around. That was Jennings on the ball. Out here to big 99, Dunku. They get it in the Maddox. Maddox looking for that shot. Well defended. Pressure coming from the Blazers. Knocks it back. And we go back to rinse, repeat, cycle, and reset. Knock it around. Jennings to Stewart for what feels like the 20th time already today. Slides it across. Oh, Blazers lose it. Giveaway. Arlington looking to knock it around. They get a shot. And there's that hit from Maddox that we were talking about from 25 yards out, off the side of his boot, over the goal, up into the trees. And we will say, folks, that the Arlington coach was able to go into the woods and find that ball from earlier and retrieve it. He has earned his keep today. All right, Blazers playing out. Find Andrew Gomez out here on the ball. Is dispossessed by Stewart. Bernard on it, looking to get the right foot. Takes a quick shot. Oh, Well done. He looked like he was going to really force it to his right, play it to his right. Find Andrew Gomez out here on the ball. Blazers Toledo saw that, went with Stewart. Bernard on it, looking to get the right foot, takes a quick shot. Right, but then Barnard stopped quickly, pumped a quick short swing shot just outside of the local near post. Well played. But again, the Blazers are really happy with 0-0 into the match. We told you the Blazers wanted to get to the 15-minute mark at 0 and then the 20 mark, so we're coming up on the 25th minute, and they still have been able to keep Arlington out of the net. One or two brief chances for the Blazers. If they're going to score today, it's going to be on a counter, possibly a counter that leads to a corner. Their chances are going to be few and far between. They will throw numbers forward when they get those rare opportunities, but we're not expecting a whole lot. Connor Jones won't have a ton to do. One of the toughest jobs for a keeper, then sometimes expected to do something great in a moment's notice. Ball slotted through. Marita shields it out, allows it to play on through. Arlington get it. Maddox on it. Just banging it around a little bit. Finds Nick Barjona. Back to Maddox. It is dispossessed. Martinez on it for the Blazers and then loses it. And a long, long attempt. Banged out. Goal kick coming for the Blazers. Earlier this season, Blazers did take a 1-0 lead into the second half against this Arlington squad. Coach Andrew was playing off of some of that they did in that game, looking to do it even better again to put it into play this week coming up in the VSSL playoffs versus a powerful Dream team. So I have to believe Coach Andrew is pretty happy with what he's seen so far. It's the exact plan that he put into place. He kind of laid it out for us. It's playing out exactly as he had hoped. Oh, nice ball played down. Bernard onto the run. Blazers able to get it. Shield, oh, well played. Able to keep possession. Toledo did an excellent job there, but then Arlington back. Finds Maddox, has a little bit of space. Ball bouncing, is trying to get it under control. Does get it down. Back out here to Stewart. Stewart's going to bang it far post, looking for a man. Just didn't quite get around it like he had wanted. Instead of that ball bending in towards the post, it stayed straight and even faded out a little bit. Goal kick coming for the Blazers. Oh, bad giveaway there. Bernard's on it. Tries to play it across. Well defended by the Blazers. Out to this flank. Back to Arlington in the middle. Caught the plate a long shot. Nakuwu not able to keep possession of that. Kind of popped up off his foot. Then went out. Does not agree with the team in green that it came off of him. Blazers with a throw. We have not seen any subs as of yet. Blazers only with 3. Each team is allotted 7. Arlington will probably use most of those. Oh, beautiful ball played. One-on-one attack. It is one. It was 23 on 23. Jennings and Karoma battling for it. Jennings winning that for Arlington. They send it back across. Stewart once again has it. This time plays it more into the middle, shorter. Sanchinelli getting it, has head up, has some space, out to the right flank. They're going to reset it again, play it back and over. Has Stewart looking to see if he has anything more offensive in the middle. Does get it in. Plays it back out. Banging at far post. Oh, Maddox tried to get on it. We couldn't tell if Maddox was initially looked like he was trying to get ahead on it, but then it looked like he might have purposely dummied it and let it ride through. But it did go all the way through, so it will be a throw-in for the Blazers. Arlington able to win a header off the throw-in. Blazers do get possession. Just bang it out. No problem for Arlington. 3 players back. That was taken well out of the air by Justice Akinlatsu. Probably not saying that right. We appreciate it. And the patience there, folks. Back to Stewart. Blazers getting it. Going to just knock it around here. Very patiently. Adrian Guerrero on it. Knocks it around. Back to Merida. Out to the left flank. Down. Nice little touches. Evan Ruck on it. Plays it back. We're going to go back all the way to Merida. Some pressure coming. Plays it over back to Ruck. Ruck gets a nice flick header. We have a one-touch. Martinez might have been in or almost in. Would have been a 2-on-1 had that gotten over. Martinez was able to win it. Ruck trying to win this. Oh, nice little back heel touch and roll. And then the foul called. Nice little piece of skill there for Arlington. Coach trying to implore his team for Arlington to play a little bit quicker. Stewart down the flank. Slides it in. Playing across. Bernard on it. Oh, finds Maddox with some space. Maddox just not able to keep that with him. Just got a little bit in front of him. Fantastic little flick touch by Bernard. Ball bouncing. Arlington regains possession. Going to reset all the way back to Jones. Jones will look to go out the other side. Again, you see what's referred to as a low block of defense. Blazers team dropping almost back to midfield, allowing Arlington to play as much as they want on their own defensive half. And then once they get it in, then you see all the black shirts coming into frame. Nowusu trying to go down the line, tries to find Maddox just a little bit out in front of him. All right, folks, we are just into the 30th minute. Again, every 5 minutes, Blazers can go and keep this 0-0. They're considering a small victory. Arlington absolutely wanting to not only get 1, but 2 or 3 in the first half. But as of now, not quite able to break through. Had a couple opportunities, but again, this compact defense of the Blazers, not giving them much space. Now Maddox with a little bit of space. Player break it, gets it onto his right foot, looks to take the shot. Oh, and up and over. Drilled well by Peter Maddox. Was just leaning back, because
compact
of the contact
defense of
that
the
came
Blazers,
previously, and
not
where
giving them much
Kyle the ball
Now
to
Maddox
go.
with a little bit of space,
Still able to
player
strike
break
it. Just
gets
on
onto his right
bullet
foot,
of
looks
a
to take the
line.
shot. Oh,
Went
and up and over.
over the soccer crossbar, under the football bar. But still nothing happening, and 0-0. Arlington winning it. Ball kind of bouncing around. Nick Barona trying to get on it. Blazers just trying to get it out from pressure, not able to. Slot back over here to Stewart. Up to Nwosu. Back to Stewart, back to Nwosu. Oh, nice play. Slots it through. Cross coming over. Deflected out with a chest by the Blazers for another corner kick. Well defending, under pressure, under duress in the box for the Blazers. Arlington once again setting kind of a wall there on the near post. A few players will be breaking in far post. Ball will probably be driven low and hard with an in-swinger. Here it comes. Exactly. Oh, well defended. Blazers get a chest on it. That ball was going to be trouble if he didn't get it. Blazers banging it out off the back of the referee. Up to a couple years ago, that ball would have been live and still in play. Now it's considered a dead ball, becomes a drop ball. No more contested drop ball, so just rolled back to the Blazers to play. Blazers able to get a little bit of possession. Okay, they get it back after losing it. Ruck with a nice little move. Gets dispossessed by Barona. No foul. Barona gets knocked down. Foul called. Guerrera kind of serving as the enforcer today for the Blazers. Knocks Barona, who's a big, tall, strong player. Doesn't get knocked over easy. Took a pretty good shot there from Guerrera. Played out to Stewart. Looks to be cutting it in. Trying to bend it with his right foot, far post. Maintains possession, not forcing it. Slides it all the way back. Justice Akin trying to play it out of the back. Arlington gets it, slides it. Oh, it gets knocked out by the Blazers. And then we have a goal, folks. We have our first goal of the night. Blazers tried to play that. They were able to clear it, but just on the line. Trying to play it out of the back. Arlington gets it, slides on the ground. Not able to get much on it. It gets knocked out to Nwosu, who came running in, took one touch easily, then slotted it past Morita. Nothing Morita could do on that one. And shortly before our 35th minute of the match, Arlington does take the 1-0 lead. Again, the game plan really working for the Blazers. Just an unfortunate try to clear it, not able to get anything on it. Went right to an Arlington player in Nwosu who knew exactly what to do with it. Tucked it away. Blazers with it right here at midfield. Will get a throw into their offensive half, one of the rare ones of the day. Gomez taking the throw. Gets it played forward. Bounce it around. Arlington back in possession. Big Justice able to win that for Arlington. Plays it back. Nick Barona gets it. Slides it over. Oh, they try to get it up back to Justice Akin. Not able to get it. Blazers playing it out. Bernard pressuring. Bernard pretty frustrated with teammates, feeling like he's kind of being left alone up there. Was looking for some support. Did not come. Blazers throw. So much of this game's been played on this near side right in front of us, folks. It's the side both teams have been going to and using. Ball bounces up. Arlington calling for a handball. No call coming. They find Maddox in the middle. Most space he's had all day. Streaking down. Slides it across to Bernard. A little bit behind him. But it comes back out. Nwosu, the recipient on the end of the ball again, gets it. Looking to slide it in. Left foot. Slides it across. Oh, and we have a goal. So that went to Sancinelli, who flicked it in, and then we had a deflection by Nwosu. The Blazers out, and then headed back in. On the end of the ball again, gets it. Looking to slide it in, left foot, slides it across. Just like that, folks. Oh, and we have a goal. About 3 minutes ago that it was still 0-0, and it's up 2-0. Exactly what we had told you. Arlington wanted to go into half. Again, they were considered going into half at 1-0 to be a failure. So they've got 2 and still have some time to do some damage before halftime. Two goals, definitely not typically insurmountable, but with this Blazers team kind of undermanned, playing more defensively, 2 goals would be a lot to ask. Arlington going back for the attack on the third. Maddox gets it, plays it across. Again, can't get cleaned out. Sancinelli's on it, has Stewart. Stewart looking. Oh, and again tries to bend it. A couple times now, has had great ideas, had some players making the run, and just not able to quite hit the ball that he wanted. That one just going high and outside the post, drifting well behind the goal. Deflected out by Verona. We have a throw-in for the Blazers. Blazers would love to get one back here before half and just kind of establish a little bit of offense, but they're not going to sacrifice defensively to do that. Does come up to Martinez. Looks outside for Ruck. Just hits it behind him. Arlington getting it quickly, looking to get into attack. Oh, Franz Bernard, who came flying in aggressively to receive it, then took a nice little bump from behind from William Miller, and because of the force of Bernard coming forward to receive it, it really sent him kind of flying through the air. So no card, just a foul. Arlington back in, Stewart on the left flank. Knocks it back. Verona gets it, plays it back. Oh, nice switch. That's about a 40-yard ball right on our line. Bernard into it on the right side, looking for a man. Takes a dribble, plays it left foot, looks for Maddox, but Stewart's on the far post, has it, plays it back across the Maddox. Man on him. He does get, an excellent turn. Beat his man. It was just deflected by the second man. And then coming out, Arlington defender coming in, winning it, but climbing over the back of the Blazers player to do so. Blazers players down. Chroma really did an excellent job there establishing position. The only way that Arlington was going to win that was to climb up over his back, which is exactly what they did. Got the call. Took a little bit of a bump and a bruise for his efforts. Again, this Blazer squad only sitting with 3 subs. Not going to be able to get players a lot of breaks, a lot of rest. Again, in the UPSL, once you sub and you're out, you're done for the day. Sancinelli has it, looks like he's going right, rolls it back left. Bernard on it, tries to slot it through to Nwosu. Just a little strong, slides through. Bernard kind of waves to say, sorry about that, my fault. Nwosu wins it. Deflected back by the Blazers, but back to Stewart. This is one of those games, folks, where the ball looks like it has a magnet in it. Every second and third ball just ends up rolling to an Arlington player. They never seem to be more than about 3 touches away from getting it back. Sancinelli on it, plays it out to Verona. chooses to go back. Again, no Blazers player back there, approaching about 40 yards from goal without seeing hardly any defense. But they are packed in, so men are marked well for the Blazers defensively. Arlington patiently knocking it around. Get it to the outside, back to Sancinelli, head up. Oh, nice little touch chip, backspin chip in. Nowusu's on it. Great piece of skill there. A little bit of a futsal move. We're going to have a foul on Ruck. Dunku took a pretty good shot there. Ball was bouncing. They both went at it. Both were kind of reaching up. Ruck got more blue shirt than he did white ball. All right, Bernard, who's been their kind of chosen taker of these free kicks. This one's about 40 yards out. Exactly 40 yards out. We don't expect this to be a shot. Has about 6 targets there on the far post. Oh, beautiful bending ball in. Arlington trying to get on it, just missing, headed out by the Blazers. But again, really no targets. Back to Arlington immediately, back into the attack. Players called offside. That was the case. The referee showing that he came from an offside position, collected it before he was reestablished onside. So the flag stays up. Blazers playing a long ball. Player in pursuit. Karoma trying to get it. Easily headed back to his goalkeeper from Stewart. Connor Jones collecting it. No problem, no pressure. And then right back, Arlington into the attack. Exactly what they're wanting to do. Slides across, finds Bernard. His first chance of the day to really get one in. Oh, and just deflected out. Bernard's just done so much work, played well for this Arlington team, created opportunities. Did have the free kick that went off the crossbar earlier, but he has been more the playmaker. That was his chance, almost an opportunity to finish. Blazers closed in quick, went out of play for a corner. You see Arlington setting up a play, discussing which play. They do have the 2-man wall there near post. Now a 3-man, just creating some havoc, creating chaos and congestion in front. They played over the top. Boy, from our perspective, folks, looked like that was exactly what they wanted to do, and then nobody was home to do it. They put the 3 players in a wall literally near post, bent it up and over, curling in far post. Had a player from Arlington been there, might have been an easy knock-in, but nobody was there, and it went out for a Blazers goal kick. Blazers with the throw. Just a few minutes left in the half. Again, folks, our score, Arlington 2, Blazers 0. Arlington patiently knocking it all the way back. Into Bernard, back to Stewart. Bernard getting it now, looking to drive. Drives down, slots it across. Oh, it falls to Brona, who tries to curl the ball in back post, not quite able to. Bernard's just been kind of fun to watch. We have a break. The flag stays down. Oh, we have a collision. Oh, that was tough midair. Blazers player stays down. The ref says nothing. Just been kind of fun to watch.
That was interesting.
We have a break. The flag stays down.
I believe we're looking
we have
at
a
the
collision
replay now.
Oh, that was tough midair. Blazers player. The ball was played over the top. Karoma was judged as onside. Connor Jones came out 35 yards from his goal. The ball was bouncing. Both players going for the ball collided. Connor Jones, being a much thicker, larger gentleman, came through, Corona taking the brunt of that. Looks like he's holding his ribs a little bit. It's kind of hurting. Trainer not called on. Corona's going to stay on, but you could tell that he is hurting. He is still bent over. Be a drop ball to the Blazers. Again, drop balls used to be placed between players, what we called contested drop balls. U.S. Soccer and FIFA said we will not be doing that anymore, so it's always rolled back to one team, the opposing team needing to go 4 yards away from the ball. Arlington tried to close that gap, and the ref backed them up. But Blazers play it through. Arlington recollects. Maddox trying to get a little bit of space. Maddox with those long strides just covers so much room so well, so quickly. Bernard back on it, plays it through, not able to connect with Maddox. Goes out. Goalkeeper Marita collects it just in case there was a touch off his defender. He's able to take it, slow play down. He'll look to bang it to midfield, and folks, there you have it, our halftime whistle. So folks, at halftime, we have Arlington 2, Blazers 0. Blazers game plan really holding up pretty well. One or two little mistakes out of the back ended up costing them, but the game plan coach had put in the process is holding up. So folks, at this time, Sambas and I will take a break. We will see you back in about 10 to 12 minutes. Hope that you're enjoying the broadcast today on DMV Sports Media. Thank you, folks. See you back shortly.
Okay, I've been where you are, and I've been where you want to go, and I've come back here in my time machine to try to give you a little bit of what I learned along the way.
I started to look around as a man in middle age, looking at other people entering recovery, where the support that existed for them on an outpatient basis really did not exist. There were no outpatient programs that offered support for family systems. There were no programs that offered support that met people who were dealing not just with family issues, but with career issues, with middle life issues, with issues associated with dealing with children, sometimes teenagers, sometimes adults. There was a lot of emotional baggage. We really wanted to be able to establish something that was special and unique, and not just address those issues, but addressed all of those issues.
New Paradigm's owner-operated, so when you come to New Paradigm, you're going to have interaction with the individuals that are fully invested in the organization. And not only that, because the owners of this organization happen to be in recovery themselves, the treatment involves what you would expect, which is, addressing the symptoms of substance use disorder. But in addition to that, and really what's more important in the bigger picture, is there's a focus on recovery, on what works at having improvements in your life in the areas that matter to most of us. Not just the compulsion to use or the problems created by substance use, but how do we thrive in recovery? And as a whole in healthcare, we focus a lot on pathology, but not enough on recovery.
We sit down with each person that comes through our doors the first time, and we meet them. And by meeting them, we're walking through everything that's going on, everything that they're looking for, so that our program can meet their needs. We're not trying to push onto anybody that comes into our program a cookie-cutter way of treatment.
We really put our whole lives into this, and we don't do it for the paycheck. We do it because our lives are recovery. I didn't have a choice. This is what I had to do this for my life. I first had to get clean, and in order to be a father, to be a son. And then when I got into recovery, and I just had such a passion for it, and I found what it's like to help another person, and then I found out you can do this for a living, and you can spend your days doing this and helping people, and you can bring on other people to your team that care as much as I do. Yeah, it's awesome. There's nothing else I'd rather do with my life.
When we started YTS, we truly wanted to be different in solving for your total solution to wealth management. In a time where other money managers and firms say no to solving problems, we wanted to be your trusted partner to solve as many problems for you as we can and help make your life just a little bit better.
What I believe makes our service model extremely unique is our ability to provide our advisors with the resources they need to perform at a high level. What that then allows them to do is provide their clients with an incredible client experience, provide great service, which at the end of the day is our ultimate mission.
At YTS, we strive to take a planning-first approach with our clients. We want to understand your goals and what's most important to you to help construct a roadmap that'll help you get closer to those goals. As your total solution, we want to understand everything from your taxes to your retirement plan to ensure that we're bulletproofing you against anything that life could throw at you financially.
As an advisor at YTS, I'm proud to be part of a team with the resources and expertise to address a wide range of our clients' needs. From specialized investments in retirement planning to navigating health insurance, Medicare, and personalized tax strategies, YTS has helped me serve my clients in a way that no other firm could compete with.
Decades from now, when I'm measuring the success that we've achieved at YTS, I will point towards working to secure the lasting financial legacy of thousands of families across the country.
All right, folks, we are back. Thank you for joining us today. We are getting ready to start the second half. This beautiful field at TJ High School here in Alexandria, Virginia. We have the ASA Arlington Soccer Association versus the Blazers. We have 2-0 Arlington at half. Again, Arlington will secure the second place in the DMV South A, which will give them a home UPSL playoff game against either Blue Ridge or Dorados. Both are good, solid clubs. That will be a good game. And then the semifinals will just be absolute fantastic matches. So we're looking forward to that coming up. VSSL playoffs coming up in just a couple weeks. Going to have some good games there. This Blazers club was able to get in the playoffs for that. We'll take on the number 1 seed, the Dream, in that playoff. So those will be a couple good games as well. Blazers today sitting a handful of top players, giving them a chance to rest and recuperate a little bit. Playing some young talent, playing a different formation, playing this 5-3-2, turns into a 3-5-2 when they get into the attack. But Blazers really sitting back, trying to keep it compact, keep it tight. And so far have done pretty well. The goals have come from balls that they tried to clear, were not able to quite get the full boot on it, rolling to Arlington players, and then Arlington just tucking it away. We will try to get you subs as we see them and get them. Arlington content to knock this around. Playing it back, looking up through the middle. Blazers closing that off. You see that long, strong back line. 5 Blazers right flat across the back. Not much room there. Plenty of room up here for Arlington. Sanchez-Anelli gets it, plays it out to Stewart. Knocks it in the Wusu, our first goal scorer of the night. Oh, spinning, doing an excellent job keeping possession. Goes for the left-footed cross. Plays off the back of a Blazers player. Arlington calling for a handball, but U.S. Soccer and FIFA have made it clear that if it's coming off the back of a player, back of a player's arm, that cannot be intentional since you can't see it. So it is not a handball. So well called and let go by our official. Arlington tries to slide this through to Maddox, who's been a key component in their attack today. Just a little bit in front of him going out. Bernard in the chase as he's just banned. He wins it, gets a shot. Christian gets the rebound, goes out, and Arlington able to tuck it in. That's big 99 Dunkwu. Attack today. Just a little bit in front of him going out. Bernard in the chase as he's just banned. He wins it, gets a shot. Christian gets the rebound. Go. Dunkwu there. Nobody on him, tucks it in. Marita still almost made the save on the rebound. Just couldn't get down quick enough. Kind of dove over the top of the ball, trying to extend. Slid underneath them. And we have a goal. We have the third goal of the night. So Arlington up 3-0. We see Arlington, as soon as they score a goal, rushing in to get the ball. It's not that they need a particular goal differential to advance or to secure their spot. I think they're just trying to really establish, coaches trying to get them to play harder, play faster. They want to play this absolute suffocating style and just keep pressuring, and then they want to take that into their playoff rounds. You see now Blazers have dropped even further defensive. Nothing on the offensive half of the field, not even engaging until about 5 yards into their defensive half. Oh, Sanchez-Anelli breaks a line with the pass, or excuse me, with the dribble, then gets a pass, collects it back. Looks for a little heel flick, wasn't open, so he plays it back out here. Blazers able to get on it. Nice little fight, shielded out by Arlington. That's Justice A out here, shields it out. Arlington gets the throw, gets it in. Eric Jennings had that throw. Bernard on it, plays it back to Justice A. Blazers momentarily win possession. And then we have the foul coming out on Arlington. Evan Ruck trying to take it. Arlington nicely moving the ball and showing him where they think it should be. William Miller gets it, bangs it up front. Picked off by Arlington. Headed back. Duncan on the ball. Driving, looking to get it onto his left foot. Goes back to his right. Oh, excellent defending by Miller, who then steps in and takes it. Dunku did an excellent job to track back. Miller colliding there with Jennings. Jennings going down. Ball gets knocked out. We will have an Arlington throw. Oh, Jennings going for a nice long one. Gets us all the way in the box. Gets flicked over. Arlington players there. Well defended by the Blazers. Getting possession. Able to just shield his man off. Excellent job there. Guerrero just find the slot in front of his player who was going to have a wide open shot 3 yards from goal. Kept him off and then ended up collecting the foul against Arlington. Excellent defending by Guerrero there. But Arlington just back in the attack, going hard. We have a shot. Oh, off the post. Fantastic shot from about 30 yards out. Maddox on it, gets his shot. Sliding save by Miller. Maddox slides it back across in the middle, deflected out by the Blazers. And looks like we will have a throw in for Arlington. Oh, what a fantastic piece of skill there by Nwulu, looking for goal number 2, hits the bar, back out to Maddox, gets his shot, blocked by a sliding save by Miller. Arlington back in the attack, back off another post. Dunku there, getting it, hitting the other post. So Arlington there. But Arlington just back in the attack, going hard. We have a shot. Oh, off the post. They say the posts are goalie's best friends. I think Marita's best friend will be the final whistle today. He will be absolutely bombarded until that moment. This Arlington team doesn't let up, just wants to go, go, go. When they bring subs in, you will see the talent coming off the bench. Blazers getting Martinez fighting for it. Toledo able to win it, gets it up down the line, but then knocked out. Arlington throw. Two, hits the bar, back out to Maddox, gets his shot, blocked by a sliding save by Miller. Arlington back in the attack, back off. We will have the first sub going in here momentarily. Number 37, Jared DeBose, will be going in for Arlington. Play hasn't stopped, so we will continue to play on. Martinez got it, played it back to Coleman, tried to send it up, intercepted by Arlington, but one back. Guerrero on the ball. Taking his time. Down, oh, exit ball banged across. Did momentarily have Martinez and Ruck making a run in. Not quite able to get it. Blazers will knock it around. Coleman to Miller, back to Coleman. Out here to Martinez. Finds Guerrera in the middle. Nice little wrap-up foul there by Nakul. Again, this Blazers team, even down 2-0, they're not going to be pressing. They're not looking to go fast. They want to slow it down, kind of drag it out, trying to catch their breath, get back into defense, and we will have the sub coming in. That's Jared DeBose coming in. Justice A heading out after a great game. Coach greets him. DeBose immediately onto it. Has plenty of space to collect that. Slides it across. Fonz Bernard. Gets it out. Looking for Stewart out on the outside. Gets the shot. Just hits it pretty well, hard, but just outside, a little wide. Excuse me, that's Jennings, not Stewart. Two of them have been playing back and forth all day. Up to Martinez, nice little kind of side heel flick. Gets it going out. We will have a throw in for the Blazers. Throw comes in the Chroma. He loses it. Nakulu and Maddox breaking. Have Bernard up on the flank. Bernard getting it. He's been so dangerous, finding men. Oh, this time he decides to take it himself. Tries to bang it back across the body near post. Marita reading that well. Catching it pretty cleanly, pretty easily. Ball going back. Arlington has put Mert into the game. Play the second half in goal. That's Nert Saili. Been a dominant fixture in this league for a long time. Did some time with the Virginia Dream. Then been with this Arlington club a couple seasons. Blazers will make their first sub of the game. We did not get that gentleman on the roster. Wearing 9, the back of the shirt does say Givens. So we believe there's some truth to that. Gets onto the ball. Arlington flicks it up. Maddox winning the header. Duncan Dinku on it. Just a little bit past Bernard. Nakulu collects it. Slides it back here to DeBose. Bangs a nice ball, bending, out swinging ball. Far post, just curls away. Arlington able to collect it. Sanchinelli's on it. Gets knocked down momentarily. Gets back up quickly. A good, quick, shorter player. Great low center of gravity. Does a great job taking contact. Very sturdy. Gets it, slides it in. Oh, beautiful ball to the post. Plays it in. Oh, and we have a beautiful goal. We have goal number 4. That was some fantastic tic-tac-toe passing. The toe was Bernard. Does a great job taking contact. Very sturdy. Gets it, slides it in. Oh, beautiful ball to the post. Plays it in. Oh, and we have a beautiful. We see some more subs At this point, we expect Arlington to just about empty their bench. I think we have 1 or 2 subs left available. So 11 and 12 going into the game for Arlington. Daniel Jackson and Carlos Quintera. Sancinelli is coming out, as well as Duncan Dunquil. Fantastic games for those gentlemen, doing their job. Now getting a well-deserved rest. Miller winning it, takes a shot from Nakul. Miller going down. Arlington showing good sportsmanship. Miller took a shot, went down. His teammate played it to him. He was on the ground, it went out. Arlington coach yelling for the players to just throw it back to the Blazers. Common sense prevailing. And they're going back and calling the initial foul. So we will have a kick for the Blazers. Want to give a shout out to our trainer, Cal, that's here, does a fantastic job in the DC and Northern Virginia area. Great to have him with us, taking care of the gentlemen. Cross coming in. Marita says, I can handle that one. No worries. Talking to coaches and spectators and parents of this Blazer squad. Marita's one of the guys that they just keep talking about. Young guy, just keep getting better and better. Has really come up big for them in the VSSL playoffs. Noah Walker, president and founder of DMV Sports Media, plays with this Blazers team, often here in the UPSL. He serves as VSSL president, so does not play with them. So Christian Marita getting time in the VSSL for this Blazer squad really has served them well this season. The boys does an excellent job to head that back in the middle. Maddox coming on, bangs it just a little wide. Blazers get it, play a long ball more to just get a little pressure out. Not many targets up there for them. They, again, are still pulled so far back. Martinez intercepts, finds Guerrera. Believe, again, that's Givens on the outside, wins it. Ref says nope, no foul, said got the ball first. Ball sliding up. Bernard throwing his arms up, a little bit of a hand fake. And Kwu gets it, tries to slide it. Oh, just not able to quite connect with Quintera. But Arlington trying to pressure him in, not able to. Slides out, Benjamin Coleman with the throw-in. We will have one more sub coming in for Arlington. It's Adrisa Seesaw, goes by Cece. Very, very skilled player. Again, the thing that marks these top 3 or 4 teams in the UPSL is the depth. When this Arlington brings a player off the bench, or the Dream or the Revolution, you see, not only do you see no drop-offs, sometimes you see a different style, different type, better player in some ways coming on. And these teams play so many games. Some of these teams playing in 3 and 4 leagues at a time have deep, deep rosters, as many as 40 or 50 players, part of their player pool. And so many good players. Bernard just being the workhorse for this Arlington team. Did get rewarded with the goal, I believe has an assist, and without a doubt has the most miles on his boots today. Blazers getting it, Guerrera keeping it in. Finds Givens, who seems to be in an offside position, so Guerrera tries to take it himself. Nothing there. Both him and Givens kind of putting their head down, and Guerrera just really pretty well wore out at this point. He's been working hard for this Blazer squad, seems to be hurting. Bernard into the attack, being chased by Monty. Monty backs away, finds Nkusu, and the flag is up. Excuse me, Nwulu. Nwulu had gone in an offside position, collected it. Cisse coming in. We see him signaling for players to shift formation, shift positions a little bit. He will typically drop into the midfield. Fun player to watch. Really does some great things with the ball. He'll get on the ball, get in the attack, get the player slotted going forward. Again, Arlington will just be full throttle for the remainder of today's match. Rock able to get on it for the Blazers. Feet get tangled. The ref says no. Oh, I heard a no, and then I heard a yes. Might have been an Arlington player that yelled play. So foul coming back. Martinez will take it for the Blazers. Looking to just knock it out to Miller. Play a little possession game here. Miller's pass gets deflected out by Maddox. Again, Maddox had a really good career for about 4 seasons with the Alexandria Reds. So a great addition for this Arlington team as they hope to make a deep run into the playoffs. Maddox will be a big part of that. Ball going out off of Cahill. Be an Arlington throw in. Dubose looking to take it. Plays it back to Jennings, banging it up. Bernard doing a great job flying in, tries to get it. Not able to keep it. Miller collects it for the Blazers, bangs it forward. We hear some storms brewing. We were expecting to be in rain almost all day. We're grateful that it broke up. We know it's coming back in. We'd heard possibly between 7 and 8. Folks, we encourage you to stay with us on DMV Sports Media. Some of us will be heading over for the APL semifinals over at Langley High School. It was supposed to be the finals, and the very, very unfortunate death of one of the Yinzer players pushed everything back a week. A lot of class shown by the APL to adjust things, and hearts and thoughts and prayers going out with the whole APL community and the Yinzer squad and gentleman's family. So playoffs, the semifinals will be this week for the APL, and the finals will be next week. All the action will be here on DMV Sports Media. Please subscribe and like and join us find highlights and midweek updates. Can always go back and watch any part of a game. All right, Cisse gets on it. Finds Maddox, slots it through. And we will have our first penalty kick of the night. The ball did go in for Arlington. All right, Cisse gets on it. Finds Maddox, slots it through. And we will have our first penalty kick. Penalty kick. Morita on his line, bouncing around, trying to read it. Whistle. Bernard steps up, bangs it high and hard, and we have a goal. We have goal number 5. Really took that well. Banged it. Bouncing around, trying to read it. Whistle. Bernard steps up, bangs it high and hard, and we have a goal. Just doesn't have the wingspan that a taller keeper is going to have. Morita, again, folks, don't let the score line really make you think that he hasn't played well. Just really shown well for his team all year. So into the game for Arlington, Benjamin Montague. Maddox with a fantastic effort coming off. Blazers knocking it around. Have the foul coming out. We are just into the 71st minute, folks. About 20 minutes to go. We would not expect any or much extra time added onto this one at all. And a 5-0 game could possibly be more than that before we're all said and done. Referee's not likely to add time and possibly take an injury or some type of issue. Again, likely storms are brewing and coming. Blazers really trying to just get through this, not take any injuries, not have any issues. Certainly not take any cards or anything, although they would not carry over to the VSSL. More than likely, sometimes the leagues do work together and allow a player to take a concurrent sit. Arlington in the attack, looking for more. Ball banged up and over. Any Commander coaches are watching, you might have a backup kicker there. That ball was driven well up through the uprights, more than 25 feet above the crossbar. It is out into the parking lot, and we believe into the science lab here at TJ High School. Rita looking to send this long. Early they were playing short, now looking to get pressure out. Bangs it up to midfield. Nice little battle at midfield, initially won by Cahill, but deflected back at Arlington, collecting that second ball as they just have continually throughout the day. Cisse taking another foul. Tends to take his share of knocks, wins the ball. Crafty often getting in front of a closing in player, slowing down. Was the one that earned the penalty kick for Arlington that Bernard finished for his second goal. Bernard on it. Slots it across. Miller intercepts. Blazers get it. Ruck going down. Looks like he's holding his arm. Not sure what happened. He took a knock of some sort. Used to see players going down and holding an ankle or a knee. Got something around the wrist, elbow region. Shakes it off, seems to be okay. On the ball. Nice little turn. Takes the push from behind. I do have to be honest, folks. It amazes me. We hear this Arlington team really complaining about the foul call. In a 5-0 game, a foul 60 yards from goal isn't going to change much. As someone who often wears the green, you think sometimes things can just kind of be left unsaid and play goes on. But at this UPSL, VSSL level, every call, every play challenged does mean a lot. These gentlemen, both players and coaches, are fully invested in these games. Nice little bit of skill for Arlington, able to get it out. Barona on it, knocking it back around. Stewart on it on the outside, finds the Kulu. Nice little turn to Barnard. Gets it back to Cisse, back to Barnard. Nice little passing. Bernard now finding some space, driving it through. Little rollover. Oh, and we'll get deflected, and we'll get back to Marita, who will dive on top of it, slow things down for a second. Marita hitting a nice punt, going well over midfield, about 10 yards. Is headed out and won by Arlington. They will knock it around. No worries. Out here, DeBose. Has some space, head up. Slots it in. Nakulu on it. Really had an excellent game, but on the ball just so often. Had our first goal of the night. DeBose finds Bernard. Oh, what a fantastic ball. Right onto the foot of Bernard. Seemingly just needled its way through 3 defenders. Would have been a tough ball to collect, but literally hit his foot. Popped up. Was knocked out by the Blazers for a corner kick. But what a fantastic ball that was played by DeBose. Barnard sends it in, looking far post. Curled, is momentarily held in. Nope. AR one on this side said that it did go out. So we will have a goal kick coming out for the Blazers. We have a good shot here in front of us of our 4th official, Lynn B. Not having much to do. Sometimes the 4th official in these matches is the busiest man on the field. Kind of quiet tonight. Arlington able to get a shot. Nice, quick little shot. Got off under pressure by DeBose, who's made a nice impact since he's come in. Marita, again, with another excellent save. Arlington cheering their guys on for keeping it kind of suffocated into the back. It's Arlington's squad really taking on the personality of their coach, really driving hard and never letting up. Bernard on it, gets a little flick to Barona, back to Bernard, back inside. Quintera on it, we'll go ahead and get it knocked back. Jennings will play it around to Stewart. Has Cisse in the outside. Typically we'll drive it. Here he goes. Looking to weave around. Tries to slot it through. Not quite able to get it. It does pop to Quintera. Gets it with a ton of black shirts around. Really made about 3 nice moves, but had 5 guys to beat. Arlington squad cheering every time they win the ball back. You could tell that that's really a point of emphasis. They're going to want to do that when they get into the playoffs, and certainly if they get to a semifinal, final with the Dream, even with that Lynchburg squad coming out of the DMV South B as the winner of that division for the regular season. Again, folks, stay with us for the playoffs. There's going to be a few fantastic games in the UPSL South A and B division. We're excited for what's ahead. Even the games with the lower seeds and the upper seed, Alexandria Red most likely going down to play Lynchburg, a really good Lynchburg team. But the Reds will be up for that and give them everything that they want to handle. Lynchburg would certainly be favored in that game. And then whoever this Arlington team has to play, be it Blue Ridge or the Dorados, that'll be a great game. So even our first round games, but those semifinals and in the final will just be a lot of fun. Bernard winning it, getting it back. Brona taking a good swipe at it from about 35 yards out. drove it well, just perhaps got a little onto his back foot, was not able to land on the shooting foot, so it did go up and stayed on a line. Nice line drive. Would have been a double to right center in another sport. Morita with what feels like about his 30th goal kick of the night. Been busy back there, but really held his own. Blazers in the attack, trying to find Martinez. Would have had some space. DeBose intercepts it, plays it back. Jennings to Stewart. Out to Cisse. Playing it back. Stewart has it. Stewart, much more point of emphasis in the first half out on this flank. Second half, he's dropped into the defensive line and just kind of hanging back, and him and Jennings knocking the ball around. This is Jennings back on it. Has Barona back to Stewart. Has DeBose over here. Cisse a little bit marked, so now he pops open. Overlap and run by Bernard. Slots it in. Barona getting it onto Cisse. Slots it in. Finds his man. Oh, just knocked wide. Boy, from this angle, absolutely looked like that was going to be goal number 6. Overlap and run by Bernard. Slots it in. Barona getting it onto Cisse. Slots it in. Finds his man. Oh, just knocked wide. I think we hear Hugh being called out for short. Looked like he was going to have his first of the night. So maybe the correct call there, folks, was we don't have a goal. At least didn't have goal number 6 just yet. Blazers on the ball. Lost. Arlington back into the attack. You see, folks, this is not a team that's looking to play possession, certainly not looking to just ride this game out. They were full throttle going forward. Bernard on it again in the box. Takes a shot. Morita with another beautiful save. Having to go low, near post, right hand. Certainly not looking to just ride this game out. They were full throttle going forward. Bernard on it again in the box. Takes a shot. Morita with another beautiful. We see that standard wall up at the near post. They will get it up and over. Trying to find a player far post. Well headed out by Guerrero. Recollected. Stewart, who's been on the ball all night, not with many opportunities, decides to take one. Moves those left, shoots back across the grain with his left foot. Hitting it lower hard. Left foot just going wide. Morita missing it. We see referee Zane coming over to talk to 4th official Lynn. Not sure exactly what the conversation's about. We will have a sub coming in for the Blazers. Referee Zane leaving as Coach Phillip comes over. Referee's not wanting to engage in any more longer conversations than necessary. Gregor Cruz into the game, number 8 for the Blazers. Givens getting it, showing some pressure. Daniel Jackson playing that 40 yards back to his keeper, Mert. So Ely plays it over and across. Montague on it. Oh, nice little turn. Fantastic little 3-touch outside of the foot spin move. Ball slotted through. Finding Quintera. Back into Bernard. Oh, Montague with a 1-touch. Nice shot. And we just see a fly. Ball slotted through. Finding Quintera. Back into Bernard. Oh, Montague with a 1-touch flying through the air. You young goalkeepers, Morita's really one to watch. Watch his technique. Watch how that back knee drives up and through. Sends his small frame just covering so much of what truly is a big-sized goal. Morita makes it look a lot smaller than it is. Kick coming in. Oh, and that's what they've been looking for. Setting that wall near post. In-swinger up over the wall. Morita makes it look a lot smaller than it is. Kick coming in. Oh, and that's what they've been looking for. Nicely got a header. Again, from our angle, looked like he had buried it into the back corner, but just going wide. Ball won by Arlington. Headed all the way back. Merida will collect it back. Opting to go short this time. Slides it out to his defender. Up in the midfield. Can be picked off. Montague get it. Slides it across instead of being selfish. Was really unselfish. Probably had the better shot himself. Blazers on it. Nice little bit of skill there shown. Montague putting some pressure on. Blazers still with it. Nice little spin turn. Lots of grabbing. Foul coming down. Nine again. We weren't given a name. Shirt says Givens. Down, kind of holding his face as he went down hard. Blazers taking their time with the restart. Here we go. Up into play. Oh, Merck kind of spoils it for a second and then spills it, but able to collect it. Toledo really put in a nice ball into the mix. May have been the Blazers' best chance of the afternoon. Arlington back, and again, they still have numbers going forward. They're by no means just trying to run this game out. Frankly, I think if you ask Coach Phillip, he would tell you he'd like to see 2 or 3 more before this day's over. Players and coaches are all standing. They're all engaged, cheering on and imploring teammates. Cisse, oh, beautiful collection inside the box. Use that outside of the foot trap. Spins the other way, turns it back, slides it across with the left foot, kind of wondering where his teammates are. Momentarily knocked out by the Blazers. Cruz trying to get on it, was in a 1-on-2 situation with a long way to go. Nice effort, does knock it out of play. Arlington throw. Ball coming across. Nerona on it to Nwulu, back to Barnard. Out to Cisse. Gets it on his right, takes a shot. Well deflected, well played by the Blazers. Blazers looking to clear it out. They do, but collected again by Arlington. Pressure coming to Bose, looking for a long one. Almost 30 yards out from the goal. Hit it fairly well outside of his foot, got away from him a little bit. See Blazers player going down, holding his head, who had gone down earlier. Coach Andrew not with any subs, no options. Blazers will play a man short, see if he's able to come back in. Trainer attending to him. Since the player went out holding his head, it will be up to the trainer whether he thinks he is deemed safe to go back in. In the meantime, Arlington attacking, 11 on 10 now. Nwulu on the ball, again, as he's been so often today. Tries to roll it back a little, rolls it out. Throw in for the Blazers coming out. Into the 89th minute. Certainly don't expect much to be added. If you could see the clouds here, folks, you would agree with us that the sooner this thing gets over and everybody gets out, probably the better. Although I believe Samba and I both have some other action to attend to tonight, so we might see some rain some other places. DMV Sports Media will be covering several other games across the region tonight. Great cameraman. Donovan up at MSSL action up at Milford Mill up in Baltimore. 4 games up there today. Some other games later in the Maryland area. 2 APL semifinals going on in Northern Virginia later this evening. So lots of good stuff. We hope that you're able to join us and keep following us for the next few weeks. This is just a great time of year. The Super Soccer Leagues, Maryland and Virginia wrapping up, UPSL getting into playoffs, and playoffs can go a while for that National League. And then the NPSL really just kind of getting going as it plays all summer. So some really strong DMV-based teams in the NPSL. Currently, the Virginia Dream ranked number 1 in the nation for NPSL. Shout out to Coach Taylor and the Virginia Dream winning the UPSL last night. And folks, there you have it. We have 5-0 in favor of Arlington. That will secure second place for them in the DMV South A, finishing just a point behind the Dream. Blazers today more working on things, getting some younger players some action. They're heading into the VSSL playoffs. We wish them the best. Folks, this is Matthew Thomas and Sambas saying thank you so much for joining us. We hope you have a great, safe night. If you're hanging out at home, click on the DMV site, follow us at some other games, and we will see you in weeks to come. Thank you for all the great shout-outs online and in the comment section. Can't thank you enough for the fantastic support and wonderful comments. And if you're ever interested in getting your ad online and having your company be known throughout the area, let us know. We would love to show your ad. So, folks, 5-0 tonight. We will see you soon. Thank you very much.